Breathe, sit like a mountain, breathe in its silence, solid in freedom. Breathe, rest your attention, light as a butterfly, rest on a flower.
Because I had been doing it for years. So now I'm trained in tuning forks. I use my voice as a bath and as a pendulum to indicate where the dis-ease is in the body. And I've recently completed Soma Energetics, which is tuning forks to tune up the whole body. But essentially, even though I'm trained, I always work through spirit. So yeah, so today I did use a pendulum to see which bowls were the bowls to use today. So I will use the bowls and voice to close this session with all of us. So I'm going to hand over to Usu'ra, who's going to take the first part of this section, and I will do the close with voice and sound. So I'd just like to welcome Usu'ra right now.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, everybody. It's been such an honor and such beauty just to be here and to share and to heal together. So my name is Usu'ra, and I am a shamanic and energy healer. And so I deal with the shamanic aspect of energy blocking, soul retrievals, healings, and recently now about gateways, about opening up the gateways within ourselves. And how I work is that the idea is that so many of us are so outside of ourselves, outside of our bodies, and the beauty of coming into ourselves, coming into our actual skin, and realizing that once we're in, we're held by ourselves, by love, by nature, by mother, by father. And by going in and healing, there is a cosmicness about us. So by coming into ourselves, we actually go out. And when we come into ourselves, we see how vast we are. We tend to think that if I leave myself, I will get to the vastness. But if we come in, there's a bigger vastness. There's an immensity within us. And the inner shows the outer, and the outer shows the inner. And it's the most beautiful thing to experience, because within ourselves, we have our power, and we can connect not only to all of these beautiful gateways within us, but to other human beings, to other spirits, to everything else within the cosmos, when we can come in. And for some, coming in can be really uncomfortable, because within us holds so much. It holds, like we say, our families, our histories, our stories. It holds our loves, and it holds our lusts. It holds things that we did well and things that, the traumas, and they can be so in the body that, you know what? Let me just go out. Let me go out for a little bit. And I'm going to invite you today to come into the body, come into your skin and feel, because it's the sense of feeling us, feeling ourselves, coming into that sense of, hold on a minute, I have a beginning, I have a place, I am, I exist, I am here. And coming into the recognition of, I am here, I exist, there is a place for me and I am in it. I take up room, I take up space. And within me is all of the cosmos and all of the life, all waiting for a relationship. That's all that life is for us to come into relationship with it. All that we are and all that we are not. And sometimes it takes courage, and sometimes it takes to acknowledge sometimes grief and loss and pain, in order to say, I'm ready to acknowledge this, accept that it exists, and I'm ready to hand it over. So today, following on from the most beautiful, beautiful work of Skywalker, I'm going to invite you to get a little bit uncomfortable and come into your skin. But before we do that, I've got my rattle here. And one of the things that we do, one of the things that I like to do with any healing is to open space. Now, opening space is about recognizing, it's more about opening space within where you are, keeping it sacred. The idea of being sacred, that we are sacred beings, that we can invite energies and healing into our physical space and into our personal space. And it's like a prayer. It's like a prayer to say, thank you. And so all I do is I will open up space for you, and all you do is just receive and say, I, whenever you hear me say, I. And just receive and know that what is being opened is sacred for you. It's sacred for you, so that your healing can be done. Your boundaries and your borders are safe. Safety and feeling safe is the first step of reclaiming our power, of coming into our body. And right now, I'm going to say to you all, you are safe. We've got you. So as I shake my shake, I'm going to call to the winds and the wisdoms of the south, to where you all are, you beautiful beings. And I'm going to say, come, beautiful mama, such a mama, beautiful serpent, come. I invite you to come into the space where we all are today. Come, I invite you, beautiful serpent, and show us how we can shed the past, how we can shed our skin the way you shed. Show us how we can go so lightly upon the earth. Show us, beautiful serpent mama, how we can let go of the past, how we can let go of that which no longer serves us. Show us with your wisdom and your love. And we welcome you with such love and gratitude into our lives, into our homes, into our very being. And with gratitude, I say, aye.
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 And to the winds and the wisdoms of the west, beautiful Jaguar, mother, sister, Otarongo, oh, you beautiful, beautiful, magnificent one, who comes in with such power, such grace. I invite you to come and protect this healing space that we are. Protect the skin, protect our homes, protect the four walls that we find ourselves in. And show us how we can delve in, and show us how we cannot be afraid, how we can be courageous and be willing to go into those dark areas, bring and shine illumination and bring them out. Oh, beautiful Otaronga, mighty sister Jaguar. I invite you to come and show us how we can be brave, how we can be powerful. And thank you with all of our love and all of our gratitude for the protection and the fierceness that you bring with all that we are. We say, aye.
Aye.
The winds and the wisdoms of the north. Beautiful, mighty hummingbird. Come, beautiful one. Come and show us how we can be in this very ever-present moment of now. Come and show us how we can live with the magic and the joy. Beautiful hummingbird, beautiful Sarah Kenty. Show us how we can love the present and be in this ever-present moment of now. Show us how we can spread our wings and feed off this nectar of life, knowing that as we come into our power, we can rejoice. We can open our hearts and rejoice in the very nectar of life. With all that we are, we say thank you for your grace and thank you for your beauty. Aye. To the winds and the wisdoms of the east, beautiful mighty eagle, Hatan Puchun, beautiful mighty condor, come, show us that of the future. Show us how we can open up our eyes now that we have learned to shed which no longer serves us. Now that we can release our load, show us how to fly beyond the mountaintops. Show us how we can see the beauty of yet to come, that we can dream the dreams that we dare dream of. Show us how we can open up our vision and show us how we can walk so beautifully into the dreams waiting for us. Beautiful Hatan Putin, mighty eagle, mighty condor, I welcome you into this beautiful healing space that is here today. With all that we are, we say thank thee. Aye. To our blood and to our bones, that of our ancestors, we welcome you into this healing space that we are here today, and we welcome your support, your love, and your guidance. to the medicine men and medicine women of all four corners of the world, for those who walk the path of healing, of enlightenment, of alignment. We thank you for your wisdom. We thank you for the knowledge that you bring to us, and we thank you for your support, for always being there. For the beautiful, thank you. We call upon the spiritual. We call upon those animals that come, the spirit animals, that they may come, our guides that come and be with us here in our healing here today. May we be opened up to your wisdom and your love. And we call upon that of the plant medicines out there. We thank you. We thank you also to the fire, to the waters, to the air and the earth upon which we are made, from which stands upon us. We thank you for all that you are, bringing your presence into our healing space, into our homes, into our lives. Aye, aye, aye. Mother Earth, upon which you are the divine mother, upon which you are our foundation, upon which we stand. You are all that you are. You have a divine intelligence and you know us. You made us. You built us. You love us. And here we are in service to you as we honor and acknowledge your place in our lives. We thank you for all of your creativity upon this earth. The two-legged, the four-legged, the six-legged, the eight, the furred, the feathered, the finned. We thank you for all the unconditional love that you pour within us. Please forgive us for those who take no notice of you, but let us know that you strengthen our hearts, you strengthen our connection, and we are one with you and we honor you. With all of our love, we say, aye, aye, aye.
Aye, aye, aye.
And to the great Father Sky, to our star sisters and star brothers, to the sun and the moon and the givers of life, to the star nations, to the ancestors, to our star ancestors within the sky, to our higher selves that exist in all the realms of existence. We open ourselves up to such healing, such love, such acknowledgement, and we say thank thee. Aye, aye, aye.
Aye, aye, aye.
And to every one of you here today, in honor of your own self-healing, in honor of the work that you do, in honor of the love that you give, in honor of the support that you receive and the support that you give, in honor of your magnificence, I say, aye, aye, aye. And so I would like to invite you all, you can take your cameras on or off, to simply close your eyes and breathe. Be comfortable. Just breathe. You are here in a sacred space. You are here, held
Go away,
in
please.
love.
Do you want to eat?
And so I say, I'd like you now to breathe into your skin, to soften and feel that boundary. Breathe, each breath, breathe through your skin. Feel it, come into it. Feel how it wraps around you. And with each out breath, breathe out through your skin. Soften. You do not need to go into your body, just be where your skin is, on the inside, and feel. Feel where your head is, feel the skin. Feel that beautiful boundary all around you. And that which it contains is all of you. That within your skin is you. Just breathe into your skin and feel. Soften. You're safe and you are held. And that outside of your skin is safe. But for now, we're going to bring you in and soften and breathe and feel. Just feel. Feel if you're cold or where the coldness touches your skin. With a cloth, feel from within. And you may begin to feel like a boundary around you. There's the outside and the inside. And your skin holds you. It is your antennae. You can receive, but right now I'd like you to just be in your skin and breathe. See or feel or imagine the landscape within. Many of you may be the first time that there is a landscape within you. It may be lush, it may be barren, it may be mountainous, there may be houses, maybe land, but within you contains a landscape that is all yours. All yours. No one can take this landscape away from you. It's within you, it is you. Just feel. Feel the air entering, expanding, and releasing. Open your inside eyes and see and look. Look. What do you see? What do you feel inside your skin? What's that? And I'd like you, as you get used to this feeling, this sensation, to make your way to your heart. Make your way to the chest area. There is a landscape within this area. Feel it, sense it, imagine it, this landscape. But I also want you to feel the ache that is also there. There is an ache in your heart area. An ache. This ache can contain a grief, maybe a grief that's recognizable, maybe a grief that's never been looked at. But it is a grief that is felt. And this grief for some is bereavement, this grief is loss, this grief has many, many names. And the first thing one must do is to accept that it is there and that it exists. That it exists. And as you feel that ache, just welcome it. You don't need to deny. You don't need to explain. You don't even need to go into story. Just know that it's there and that it exists. And breathe. Because today, with the help that you call in, and you will call in, you will lighten this ache. You all have it, and it comes from many places. But today, right now, we're going to hand it over. Just hand it over. So what I'd like you to do is connect to the ache and stay in your skin. Stay in your skin. And give the ache a shape. Maybe it will shape itself. Give it a shake. And you can take a step back. And you can look at it and see it for what it is. And there may be emotions of anger or loss, pain or guilt. That's fine. But what I'd like you to do is just to present that shape so that you can see it, feel it and touch it. It's okay. You got me. And what I'd like you to do is know that there's a part of you that's ready to release this now. It's ready. But in order to release, you need to forgive. You need to forgive. So inwardly, I'd like you to say to yourself, I love you. I love you. I love you. Say it to the part that aches, I love you. Say it to the part that is crying, I love you. Say it to the part that feels that it's going to break in two, I love you. And I'm sorry. I love you, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's okay if you don't know what you're sorry for. I love you, and I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you, and I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And thank you. I love you, and I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And thank you. I love you, and I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And thank you. Feel that ache. Feel it lighten. Be ready. It's okay to let it go. Because what will come is something's light. And there will be a part, a presence, your future self, your ancestor, your higher selves, your angels, who you can hand this over to. You can hand it over to. I love you. And I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And thank you. I love you. And I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And thank you. Let it go. Hand the ache over. Let it go. You don't need it anymore. You don't need this anymore. Let them take it. Because they wish to give you a gift. Beautiful, beautiful gift. It's just for you. And if you're struggling, it's okay. Feel it. Just feel it. I love you. And I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And thank you. I love you. And I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And thank you. Receive your gift. Receive your gift with your arms open. Receive it. Receive it.
And so we have healed our ancestors, our bloodline. We have released and let go, started on this journey of healing. And so, what do we wish to call in? What do we wish to call in? And just hold that thought for a moment. What do you wish to call in 2021 for what has been gone? So as we call in now, just allow yourself to breathe easy. And as you breathe in mentally, physically feel in your cells, your blood, your bones, that which you wish to call in. You may see visualizations. If you have headphones, put them on. If not, no problem. The frequencies will reach you. What do you wish to call in? Breathe in and release. Breathe in and release. Breathe in and release. We give thanks for the healing that has taken place today. Thank you for Skywalker and the journey she took us on. Journey for healing and clearing our bloodline. Thank you, Usu'ra, for helping us to connect to our skin and to continue in that journey, letting go. And thank you for that which we've called in. Thank you, William. Give thanks.
So a deep, deep thank you to Usu'ra, to Muna, and to Sky. I'm without words, just silenced. My heart feels really shifted. I need time to really sit with this, to really process it. But I know that something has happened tonight that will always be with me, that is really authentic and genuine. And I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way. And I'm sure that we will come back and have an extended version of this. I know we will. I feel that this is where I'd like to take the MNPC forward with this type of healing work. This is where I feel the organization actually, and this is interesting, isn't it? Because it's the first one of the year, and it felt so appropriate. It's just all of you really synchronized, and you didn't even know each other. You know, Sky in Alaska, and you guys in London, and it was so flowed tonight, and I'm so grateful to all the people who came in today, all the participants, bringing in all their loved ones, all of the people that they were thinking about, people in the Philippines, people in these coasts, people all over the place. But in Buddhism, we believe that we've been everywhere. We've been everyone. So we've been the oppressor, we've been the oppressed. We've been that which is causing the harm and the harmed. We've been the white, we've been the black, we've been everything in between. So the sense of the concept of no self in Buddhism really is interesting, because when we begin to look at it that way, we've been rebirthed, reincarnated into so many different people and so many different things. Hence the concept of inheriting trauma, inheriting gifts, inheriting a lot of things that we don't see, a lot of things that are in our body, or sitting in our body and need releasing. And I think what these women have brought here today, I think helps to really process all that, helps to really release it. I can feel it in my body, actually. Something's dancing. Something's really dancing within me. And I haven't felt like this for a very long time. Haven't felt like this for a long time. So any closing, just people want to close, we're going to close in a few minutes. I know we've gone over time. People want to say something, just as a closing line or two. Just anyone, just put your hand up, just go for it.
I just wanted to thank Muna and Usu'ra. That was beautiful. And those, the music, they hit you right to the core. It was like unbelievable, the power, and it came through so well. I was so glad you were able to do them, because I don't know, because I knew somebody who did gongs, but she does the metal ones. You know, she used big metal ones, and she couldn't do them. But those worked real well through the internet. It was like, it touched you could feel them. And I love the way Usu'ra took us through with the breathing and the visualization. It was wonderful. Yes, William, it was a perfect way to begin the new year. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, ladies.
Yeah, I'd like to say that that was absolutely amazing. You know, at the beginning, just bringing in, you know, the this Mother Earth, the animals, just, you know, connecting, just, you know, bringing that all in, and then the sounds, the spiritual sounds, the vibrations, the frequency, it just poured through me. It just felt like astral sounds, spiritual, just, you know, almost like angels singing. It's angelic. It was absolutely beautiful. It's just vibrating, still vibrating through my body, through every cell of my body. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you.
I want to say thank you, Usu'ra. What I want to say to you is actually, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love that on the podcast. It was just beautiful. I just felt it, and I felt all the things that I've held on to in terms of not forgiving people and not forgiving myself. I just felt just saying those words over and over was just very magical. And then to have Muna's beautiful. I felt I transcended, like Natasha was saying. I felt as if I transcended, and I was like, and I saw all my ancestors come around me as well. I just saw them. So yeah, thank you. It was a beautiful way to see the new year in. It's the first time I've done something like this, and it will stay with me, I'm sure, for the rest of the year. So thank you for inviting me, William, and thank you. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, Skywalker. Thank you, Soren. Thank you, Muna. Thank you, William. Thank you, everybody.
You're welcome.
I love you all.
Love you back. Who was the lady that said that? Natasha?
That said,
About the angels. So,
yeah.
So this is not entertainment. This is spirit work.
Yeah, spirit work. Yeah.
If you felt and sensed angels, then that is who channeled. Because when I do this, I am a clear channel. So when I voice and use the bowls, and this is the first I'm publicly doing this. This has been the guidance for me. And I found a letter dated January 2017, and I wanted to get the bowls, but I couldn't afford it. And then just before December the 17th, I had all the bowls plus some other healing tools. And what Spirit did since September was get the right people to connect to me. So a master gong singing bowl contacted me. I went to his workshop about 5 years ago, and he inboxed me and said, hey, you know, I've made 20 recordings. Do you want to buy some? And I said, oh yeah, do you remember me? That is Spirit. And he said, yeah, sure. And then we spoke 2 weeks later. I met another lady doing singing bowls online. She was from Connecticut. And then I went and sat in a man's home in his yurt and played. Usu'ra came with me and my daughter. We played for 2.5 hours. Usu'ra went for to bed, and I ordered 4 bowls but took 2, as in 2 came first and then the rest came. And this has been the guidance to use my voice and tune in to the bowls. So when I tune in, I ask the angels to sound through me, or ancestors or guides. So when that frequency comes out, it is not from me, it is only through me. So if you're feeling the angelic realm, then that is what is coming through, and that is what I also know. So
Yeah, I am I practice mediumship, so I work with spirit. I'm feeling it. I am feeling it. Thank you.
you're welcome.
William, you need to mute yourself. On mute.
Oh, yes. Any closing comments? Nadia, Tony, anyone who hasn't spoken, just really quickly?
Um,
Dolores?
I found it refreshing. Well, more than that, a lot more than that. I think we've all been trapped with COVID, and I'm blessed with bipolar, so I feel I've been a bit trapped with myself as well. I think to be sat here this evening, it's quite early for me, and to be reaching people who I probably won't meet again, or I may do, so far away, and to be connected through something I wasn't too sure would work, and that's meditating online. I feel quite lifted and freed by all three of you, and the comments by people. Some very refreshing comments, and certainly I feel quite comforted by your hosting, William. It's been quite a task, really, for all of you to have put in the efforts you have and organise yourselves with sound problems and little things that happen when you're doing this kind of thing. But it's refreshing that we're able to connect from this. Well, I've got a 5-inch plastic screen in front of me. So for me, it's been wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you, Tony. I'm so happy that you were able to connect in with us. Anyone else want one or two more quick comments?
Just lots of gratitude. Thank you so much. Feels like I was in the right place at the right time.
Great, thank you. Last one.
I already spoke before, but I'll keep it really brief to just say thank you so much. It all felt really powerful, and what a blessing that these new healers got to kind of debut here with us. I mean, I'm sure you've been doing healing work, but it sounds like you're all just still coming into that. It just got me thinking about how we need spaces like this, BIPOC spaces, where we can give to each other and allow our gifts to flow freely from our hearts. And I was also just moved to start humming and singing on my own at the end there. So I just wanted to say, I think our own healing voices and vibrations get activated when we're open like this. And that beautiful magic can just flow through us. So thank you for permission and space creating and the container that was here to allow for our own healing to emerge through the gifts that you've given us here today. So thank you to the wonderful healers, and thank you to Brother William for bringing us together, and thank you to all.
And who are you? Where are you calling from?
I'm Lorena, or Dolores today, my grandmother. So wonderful to heal with her. I'm calling in from Arapaho, Cheyenne, and Ute lands in Denver, Colorado.
Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope that you all join us next month for Eugene Ellis. It'll be great to see you. Please book your tickets, support us, spread the word. I want to again thank all of you for contributing to this, every single one of you, all of your ancestors, everyone you brought in today. I want to close on this poem.
Oh, Sarah wants
So
to say.
yeah, I just want to, I know you're going to close, but I was also going to close space just so that we invited all of those energies, the healing energies, and closing space is just about saying thank you and releasing. So very, very quickly, but it simply is just to the winds and the wisdoms of the west, of the South. Thank you, beautiful Serpent Mama. We release you back knowing that you have come, shared your wisdom, and helped us shed that which we no longer need. We release you back with gratitude and love. Ayaya. To the winds and the wisdoms of the West, thank you, beautiful, mighty Jaguar. Thank you for coming in and showing us how we can be powerful and how we can rise above the shadows and become sacred beings. We release you back with love and gratitude into the West. Ayaya. To the winds and the wisdoms of the North, beautiful hummingbird, thank you for reminding us how to be joyful, how to bring in and drink into the nectars of life, how to sweeten our souls. Thank you for the music. Thank you for the connection. Thank you for the joy. We release you back knowing that we are filled with color by your presence. Ay, ay, ay. To the winds and the wisdoms of the East, beautiful eagle, beautiful condor, thank you for opening us up to the endless possibilities that 2021 is going to bring us all. We release you back knowing that you are out there telling us which way to go. You are our eyes, our sacred visions. We release you back knowing that you can come to us and show us the beauty of life anytime. Aye, aye, aye. To our blood and to our bones, of our ancestors who have come in to be with us here today, we love you with so much love. Thank you for the healing, your healing, for our healing, for the healing of the world. Thank you to the medicine men and medicine women of old who have come in with their wisdom. Thank you as we release you with knowledge and love. Thank you to the spiritual animals who are our guides in this journey, and to the healing plants that have helped and nourished us and showed us new ways. Thank you to Mother Earth upon which we stand. We are yours and you are ours, and we bow in such honor and gratitude at the life that you give us. And thank you to the Great Father, the Great Beyond, knowing that we come from such love, and it is there, always, always within us. Aye, aye, aye. And to all of you, thank you for your wisdom, thank you for your joy, thank you for your light, thank you for your sound, thank you for your everything, for everything that you are. You are what makes this world special. Thank you. Aye, aye, aye.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So one last poem, Dolores, before we leave. We're gonna close. I just want you to hear this poem. So, on the fear of death, let me not pray to be sheltered from the dangers, but to be fearless in facing them. Let me not beg for the stilling of my pain, but to have the heart to conquer it. Let me not look for allies in the battlefields, but to rely on my own strength. Let me not crave in anxious fear to be saved, but hope for the patience to win my freedom. Grant me that I may be a coward, feeling your mercy in my success alone, but let me find the grasp of your hand in my failure. So that God grant us the strength to get through anything in his grace and mercy. So again, I want to thank you all, and good night, everyone, and enjoy the vibe.
Good night.
Happy 2021.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Go beautifully.
Bye. Bye.
Breathe.